We figured that it was time to go see the nightlife here in the Olympics because, I mean, why not? You have so much to do and so much to see. So I've got 2 bronze medal events that I'm going to be going to at night and going to try to see the cauldron at least from a distance. Paris 2024 nightlife. Now for the keen-eyed among you, I realize this doesn't necessarily look like nighttime. We are hitting magic hour, however, and magic hour is usually closely followed by nighttime. I'm here for the bronze medal 3x3 final in Place de la Concorde. I'm so excited to be here. Like, this is one of the places that I wanted to get to the most during the Olympics. I wish I would have gotten to see skateboarding. This looks amazing. There are multiple skateboarding stadiums as far as I can tell. And the cool thing is, because I'm here early, I have the ability to just wander around. I'll go to the 3x3 one last. I just wanted to see what Concorde had to offer. Skateboarding, basketball, and then the urban park, which is its own thing as far as I'm aware. People are able to get tickets for that if you come and check the place out. And it does sound like there's a party going on. I also have a bronze medal beach volleyball ticket. Thanks to Tacombo, a quick shout out to them. They sponsored a reel to get me into 2 events. They didn't sponsor this video, but I thought I'd say thank you to them. Anyways, go check out that reel on my Instagram, at Jay Swanson. I just am so excited to be going to more events. I'm really looking forward to seeing somebody medal. I don't think it means I get to see a medal ceremony, unfortunately, but that's okay. Maybe I'll get lucky before we get out of here. In the meantime, let's go watch some basketball. I finally followed my own advice and brought some water, but then of course I heard rumors, and it looks to be true, that this is like a location with special cups that you can't get anywhere else. So I'm gonna buy another one because I am gonna do a little souvenir run for my nephews, but this is a fun one, getting some cups to bring back to the family to resupply them because I'm sure they're breaking them all the time. One of the other things I didn't realize is that there's no alcohol in the games. Like the very first video I made, I got a beer and it tasted funny. It wasn't that good. Turns out it's because it was non-alcoholic. No alcohol allowed in any of these event sites, which is fine. A little tragic, but low-key success. I got a Sprite because why not? What makes the purple one special is it has no Coca-Cola branding on it, making it the only pure crazy hat party in town. Well, the urban park is pretty cool. Unfortunately, they turned off the fountains, which was probably the thing that would add the most to this and cool it down a little bit. And also there's a nice dynamic to, you know, having the fountains turn on. They're gorgeous. They've been redone for this occasion, and yet they're off. But they've got like the skate parks in here. They've got the BMX and breakdancing going on over here. I think that's just starting to get started. They haven't let us into the basketball yet. I don't think they're starting any of the events until 9, and everywhere else has let us in at least an hour beforehand, if not, you know, earlier. So I don't know, maybe it's just because it's mixed with people that aren't here for actual events, or because the events themselves are mixed. They couldn't get into any more locations, but they have toilets, they have water refill stations, they have coffee, they have snacks. I haven't seen a boutique to buy stuff yet, although I'm sure it's over there somewhere. And then plenty of people walking around with official badges. I think I've seen some lady basketball players. I don't know if I've seen any gentlemen yet. And I would love to have seen some BMX biking or skateboarding. That would have been where it was at. But I'm still very excited for basketball. They do have misters though, and that kind of counts like a fountain, kind of. Ooh, we get to see the US versus Canada. Yes! As much as I wish we were playing for golds, I'm really happy I get to see my country again. This is awesome. So on the ticket, it just said bronze medal. That's all I thought I was gonna get to see tonight, was the bronze, which is great. I thought that would be amazing. Turns out we can see the whole final, all the way through. We're gonna get to see the medal ceremony, I think, at the end. I'm stoked. This is really exciting.
It's a nice day today.
Medal ceremony, which is something I guess I'm going to get to see again at the end of this week. We better hang in there. I'm going to the beach volleyball finals, and I'm going to see a lot more than I thought I was going to. Oh man, this is so cool. entire bar all to ourselves. If only we could get the game we wanted on. Otherwise, we found the game we wanted just down the street. And in the meantime, thanks to my Patron producer, Christina, Caudill, for grabbing me a beer and for sending us out to find some good Olympic events. It's not all paid for. Sometimes you can just find a bar that's mostly empty. This one's got a few more people in it. And enjoy a beer with your friends and enjoy watching the Olympics. This city, it feels like August in the sense that there are no Parisians around and it's really quiet. And yet all of our favorite things are open and the Olympics are on and it's great. So this was the bar option. You just go to a bar and watch the sports live. What's it like to go to another final though? That's the real question.
On off the goalie's leg.
So on the street of the 29th of July, or the Rue du 29 Juillet, that's probably the most iconic view you've seen so far of the Cauldron, because it's framed really well by the street, and when it goes up, we're gonna hopefully see this eventually. It is a little bit chaotic, as you can see. There are a lot of people here for this shot, so maybe don't pick this spot. I originally thought, oh, this would be fun. Proving a little bit less fun, especially because the cops decided last minute to back their truck through all of us and park it right at the intersection, which I'm sure is for our safety, and yet somehow deeply annoying. Anyways, whenever they decide to send it up at nightfall, which feels like it should be about now, according to Google, that happened about 5 minutes ago, you'll see the Cauldron go up, get your photos, your videos, whatever you need, and this is a pretty good spot for it. Of course, you can still see it from like Place de la Concorde, where I saw it last night. You can see it from the Louvre, also where I saw it last night. And you can see it from a number of spots, basically anywhere near the Tuileries, on the river. You'll get some good shots of it if you're wandering around. So theoretically, Hidalgo is open to keeping it for longer, which would be really great. Like if she wanted to keep this as a permanent feature, I think that'd be awesome. But if it's not, hopefully you're here in time to see it all the way through the Paralympics, we can hope. And then we'll see what happens after. I'd love to see it take off, but it looks really cool at night. Rumor has it that it's actually not a flame, which would make sense because it is an eco-friendly games and it seems a little bit safer not to have actual gas lines running up to that thing to keep it going all the time. I guess it's lights and water vapor. That's what I've been told. I will fact check that and let you know what I find, but it's pretty magical. Of course, the difference going to a night game indoors, you can't really tell it's nighttime, but I did finally follow my own advice and we got sandwiches from the net to bring you, which is going to be a really good banh mi surprise for dinner. Everyone here loves the net, what can we say? Which you can find in my guide along with so many other recommendations. These guys are so good. Anyway, France versus Germany, let's go. This is a venue that I've been to during the day, but I will say that going to the beach volleyball at night has to be one of the more special events that I've been to so far, especially given the fact that they gave us these fancy flashing bracelets that I have absolutely no control over, and yet I'm very entertained by. It's making for a really fun time. So obviously the Eiffel Tower also sparkling behind me makes for a phenomenal view over the stadium. This beach volleyball stadium is going to go down as one of the iconic parts of this entire experience. The vibe is great, the chants, the cheers. It's been a ton of fun. Just watched Norway beat Qatar to take bronze. We're about to watch the gold match. I didn't know, again, going into these events that I was gonna get to see gold medal matches. I honestly thought I was just getting to see bronze medal matches, and I was pretty excited about that. And I just came from watching the US women win gold at football, which was super exciting, an amazing match. Good job. Ladies, I'm so excited. It was an amazing experience. Thank you so much for giving that to me. And to all of us. I think collectively we are super proud of you. This whole experience has been great. I cannot believe tonight is the last night of the Olympics, really, for me at least. And it's gonna end with one final night event, which is going to the Marathon pour tous, which is the marathon that's like everybody gets to run, quote unquote. They're running the same marathon route that the men and women are running. The men ran it today, the women are running it tomorrow, and then a whole bunch of average Joes, quote unquote, but like real marathon runners are gonna be running that. Right now, they're already running it. Something like 30, 40,000 people. Did you save me a beer?
It scared the fuck out of me.
My buddy Paul and my buddy Caroline are both running it. I have their bib numbers. We're gonna try and track them. I might be out of here until 3 in the morning. It's gonna be a long night. Not for you, but for me. What a way to blow out the Olympics. American Gold Beach Volleyball Finals, seeing my friends run a marathon along the Olympic route.
Oh, there he is. He's brought the goods.
Thank you so much for making this possible. I'm so glad I get to be a part of this. And thanks again to Tacombo for hooking me up with these 2 of these finals tickets, and to my buddy Cedric for taking me to the women's final earlier. Like, I had no tickets to any of these myself. They all came at me last minute. I got to go for free. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go get a drink. One group of people that has not gotten enough credit in this entire thing, in my opinion, is the volunteers. They've been amazing. They've been so fun, great attitudes, hilarious, welcoming, top notch. And whenever they ask for people to cheer for them, they don't get nearly enough of a cheer because the French don't understand volunteering. You can come at me in the comments on that one, I can take it. The volunteers have been phenomenal. Thank you to all the volunteers for making this such a special event. Like, the Olympics would not have been the same without you. Thank you.